Now let us look at the characteristics of plug and play tool design. Characteristics of plug and play tool design. So in a plug and play tool design, we have standardized interface. So we have a standardized interface. So every tool follows the same structural wrapper. So every tool, it has to follow the same structural wrapper. So we call it the standardized interface. And with this, it will be very easy to plug any new tool we want, replace an existing tool, or remove an existing tool. So in plug and play tool design, the AI agent will have a standardized interface and every tool follows the same structural wrapper. So this is one very important characteristics of plug and play tool design. Now other characteristics, if we look at, so plug and play tool design, we have self-descriptive metadata. So every tool will have a self-descriptive metadata. So tool will have some metadata which will describe like what that tool is about, what it can do, what inputs it will take, what will be the format of the output. So self-descriptive metadata, and agent uses this self-descriptive metadata of a tool to decide when and why to call a particular tool. So in plug and play tool design, every tool will have a self-descriptive metadata like information like the name of the tool, the description, like what that tool is about, the inputs it can take, the outputs it can generate. And now the third very important characteristics of plug and play tool design, it is the independent execution. Now this is very important. Now every tool can execute independently. Like when the tool is executing, it has nothing to do with the AI agent. So that is the independent execution. So a plug and play tool contains everything it needs to run. So a plug and play tool, it contains everything needed to run, like its own libraries, runtime environment, logic. It does not rely on the agent's memory or other tools to function, making it highly portable. So plug and play tool, if I talk about it, is highly portable, wherein every tool has got its own runtime environment. It has got everything it needs to run, the libraries, the logic, the authentication, authorization, and a tool is completely independent of agent, like agent's memory or any other tool. So this is a very important characteristic of a plug and play tool, that is the independent execution. So here we have a tool. So everything the tool needs is there with it. A tool will run it, run on its own independently without depending on the agent's memory or any other tool. So we looked into the characteristics of plug and play tool design, wherein we saw that agentic AI, the AI agent, it should have a standardized interface wherein every tool, every plug and play tool will follow the same structural wrapper. Every plug and play tool will have a self-descriptive metadata like the name of the tool, the description, what it can do, the inputs it can take, the outputs it can generate. And this self-descriptive metadata will help agent in deciding when and why to call a particular tool. And plug and play tool, they execute independently, like they contain everything they need to run, and they run independently without depending on the agent or any other tool. So these are like some very important characteristics of plug and play tool design.